Hi guys, it's Wes here, and we're at the Animal Kingdom, and Jared here is with me. Say hello. Hello. So we are about to give you some more footage of maybe the Navi River journey and basically Pandora. So last time we came, the footage didn't turn out too well, so this time hopefully it does turn out much better than last time. So hopefully we can bring that to you and show you some of the Animal Kingdom. Alright guys, as you can see, it is the 75th anniversary of Bambi at Rafiki's Planet Watch, and there are some ultra rare characters that we are going to be meeting today. I believe it's Thumper, and we're pretty excited about that. It's an ultra rare character, and here we go. You can see in the distance the Tree of Life there. Thing is humongous when you are closer to it. It's got a lot of very neat characters carved into it. I can't recall the number, but it sits up there. There's quite a bit of characters carved into the Tree of Life, all around it and all around the... It's tough to be a bug ride. The park's pretty busy today. Here we go. You got these cool little lanterns here. It's really neat. We saw these at night and they look a lot different. They are really cool looking. Over there. Now this thing up here is really cool. At nighttime, or well, I think at daytime too, you can go up there and touch it and interact with it. It kind of sprays water or steam or both. It's really kind of neat. Or mist, not really steam. As you can see, there's some people over there interacting. There it is. It's definitely a really interactive park. With a lot of little details. I mean, you can even see down there, get the crystals in the ground. And here we are. There's it took us about 7-8 minutes to get over to the world of Pandora. Not too long, not a bad walk. These hanging mountains are pretty amazing. Or the floating mountains, or get my terminology right. Very cool. Got some waterfalls off the side there. Really neat. Zoom in here a little bit. Got this cool looking flower, as you can see. Very interesting. On the side of the waterfall there. It goes all the way up. Whoa. Really cool. That's about all I can see from here, but got waterfalls all over. Got some really neat sounds they have playing. But other than that, really cool. There's some more flowers. I thought these crystals were cool. These bioluminescence, they will light up at night, and we can hopefully show you kind of more what they look like then. come in from the other side of the mountain here. Walk up these stairs here, see what we can see.
Pick it all up.
Oh, neat. I'm squirting people. Look at that.
How many? Follow them and go on, okay? You're gonna join them.
Here, Jared and I come up on Rafiki's Planet Watch, where we will be meeting the ultra rare characters. Really excited about that. So And here is the train coming in.
Wildlife Express, bound for conservation station, will be arriving at the railway station in 1 minute. Wildlife Express now arriving at this platform.
Look at the rhino!
You just stay on the train, or more welcome to stay on the train and take you right back to Africa. The train is the only way to and from Rafiki's Fun Watch. And if I can see
the white rhino building
outside the train, that means your camera is outside the train.
Alright, so we are here to meet Thumper and Miss Bunny, and the wait is 1 hour and 20 minutes, and I'm gonna show you the line. Oh, there's the Rose Bowl.
It wasn't, but like I had it on. I was on day 1 training, and they stuck me on the roller for guest questions.
Alright, and on the way back, we'll show you we're about in the middle of the line, I believe.
It's done 15 minutes, the same amount you were gone, girl. It's a little mountain.
Sounds like
And it continues to go all the way to the back. So we are about here. So it's not too bad. Alright, so Jared and I are next in line for meeting Thumper and Miss Bunny. Some rare characters. Here we go.
So this is just a video.
You know the Italian Jedi, right? Obi-Wan Cannoli.
Okay, that one's my favorite.
Alright, now that we are done meeting Thumper and Miss Bunny, this is the conservation station, where you can meet Rafiki generally.
I have seen do territorial disputes with birds that are bigger than you are. The birds weigh less than mammals.
And as you can see, they're doing demonstrations here.
She's just making sure y'all know that she's big and tough and scary. That's kind of her way of just saying, I'm big. And she's very comfortable being out in places like this, but she definitely wants to make sure you know that she has a bubble, that she doesn't want people any closer. But when you're only 3 inches tall, it's pretty fair to have a big bubble. Yeah. Is it a carnivore? Omnivore, no. They can only digest meat. That's it. Even if she wanted to be vegetarian, she wouldn't be able to. So they only eat meat. If they do ingest anything like, say they catch something on a leaf and they ingest the leaf as well, the leaf would also be formed in the pellet that they then cough up 18 to 24 hours later. So there's no way for them to process plant material. They just wind up kind of coughing it back up. So they, they're not endangered, they are protected, literally down to their feathers. But honestly, most birds native to the United States are. So including robins, you know, and blue jays, things that you think are pretty common, they're all protected under the Migratory Bird Act, which really means that technically you can't even have a feather without the proper permit. Now the reason for that, it sounds weird because if you know anything about birds, they drop their feathers and get new ones. But the reason for that is there are some birds that were hunted almost to extinction just for their feathers, including egrets that you guys see here in Florida a lot. When they get their breeding plumage, they get beautiful feathers. People used to kill them to pull out those breeding feathers to put them in their hats, and they were almost extinct. So by protecting them down to the feather, it helped to prevent things like that. Because even if you just have the feather, there's no way to prove that you didn't kill a bird to get it. So a lot of birds are protected, which is actually a pretty good thing.
Go. Our favorite thing about the animal kingdom. A lot of unsupervised children and a lot of banging on the drums. Not a whole lot of rhythm, as you can tell. But yeah, they're trying. The musiki. A little bit more rhythm there. Alright, so Jared and I are waiting it out. Hey, hello, hey! We're waiting it out in Expedition Everest because they closed it due to lightning, and it's coming down out there pretty bad. So we're gonna wait it out so we don't have to waste our fast pass, but we're gonna see how the rest of the day goes and see if we can we're kind of hungry because we kind of wanted to go get some food, but then we thought, well, let's get this done before we eat. And then of course the weather, you know, can't really control it, but we'll let you know when we can. Here is Expedition Everest, and we are about to give you a front row view of the ride.
Attention, Expedition Everest team members. Once on board, secure all gear in the cargo bag in front of you. For your safety, please take it with your hands.
So we are headed back to Pandora at nighttime. Gonna show you all the cool lights that they have and the bioluminescence.
You can hear all the sounds around us, kind of makes it really neat.
We're actually entering from the back way through Africa, a lot less traveled by.
Over by the festival with the lion king. Basically the factory. Here it begins.
You can see the ground is all lit up.
Look at the crystals, look totally different during the nighttime than they do the daytime. Wow. Check out
The floating mountains up there.
earlier in the day.
Can't see it at night, but they do shoot water.
If you look down there, it looks like there's like, I don't know, like almost like fireflies in the water. It's really kind of neat. I hope that was the camera picking those up. That's really cool. They got like the bright purple bulbs there. The lighting is done very well.
Yeah, very calm.
Go right at the chain with me. pretty much everywhere you walk, the ground is even lit up by using black lights. We got black lights hanging from the trees, which is making all of this glow, which is really cool. Come over here to the pod. I'll go touch it.
And my mom was
Whoa. But yeah, that's pretty neat. You touch it and it makes some noise. Shoots out the top there. I'll show you all the waterfalls here in a second, but these are really neat. Nobody rides that ride. Over here appears to be where the drum show is.
So again, more of the floating mountains. Just looks completely different at night. So cool. Over there is the Navi River journey. Water coming off the floating mountains.
Got a really neat waterfall scene here with these plants, like these earth herbivore plants, or if you will.
You mean carnivore?
Yeah, whatever. Carnivore plants. Those are cool though. They light up really good. Look at how massive that is, though. I mean, huge, directly under the floating mountains. Huge. They lit up really well. And there's the mountain range again in the back, which I think earlier in the day I showed.
No, get out of here.
And all up there is the queue line for Flight of Passage, which we will be riding here shortly.
Basically like an hour
Here it looks like it's one of the ends of the floating mountains, and it's got stuff basically growing outside of the tree. It's really neat. I got what appears to be glowing mushrooms. Like some of the detail here, as you can see, I mean, it's so cool. I mean, even get up to the flowers up there. There, those are the black lights that you see hanging throughout the park, which is actually creating the ground to do this I guess, bright walkway that you see. With these hanging pretty much throughout the park. Back where we started. So that was pretty much the walking tour of Pandora at nighttime. We hope we gave you a good idea of daytime versus nighttime. And if you like what you see, give us a like or subscribe below. It definitely helps us out. And thanks for watching.